No snowflake pleads not guilty in an avalanche. On the eve of the apocalypse, I watched my wealthy reborn best friend, Crystal, frantically hoard supplies. Money was no object for her. The problem was, I had none. The end came. Global temperatures plummeted, averaging -90 degrees Celsius. Crystal sent me photos flaunting her stockpile, captioned with cruel glee, "Farah darling, kneel and beg, and I might consider tossing you a scrap." I stared at the screen, a cold smile touching my lips. "Focus on surviving yourself first," I typed back. The Yalb's bioweapon breach had unleashed hell. Zombies swarmed, claiming half the world. Eventually, the tide turned, cities were reclaimed, life tentatively resumed, and nations celebrated. Yet, as I stood by the window, watching fat snowflakes swirl, Survivor Shoy was absent. I knew this was merely the prelude. The true apocalypse had intended with the undead. This was end prophecy. It was memory I had died in, the frozen end that followed the zombie siege. Now, I burned with hat red for my past self, the self whose idiotic do-gooder complex made me open the door when Crystal came whiling, shivering, starving, and sick. She arrived, trailing several hulking neighbors. I tried to bar the men, stammering about my own dwindling supplies. She cut me off with a saccharine smile. "Farah, sweetie, we're neighbors. You wouldn't let us freeze and starve, would you?" Reluctantly, against every screaming instinct, I let them in. I expected gratitude. I get wolves. They usurped my home like cuckoos, claimed my food, doling out only a single birdseed-sized cracker per day. Resistance earned me savage beatings, until I submitted. But submission didn't save me. 3 days after the food vanished, their eyes turned to me. "Keeping her is pointless. Let's just..." I never imagined cannibalism could be real. They pinned me down. My desperate screams and "please stop, I saved you," fell on deaf ears. Crystal pressed her boot onto my cheek, her voice dripping with false pity. "Don't thate us, Farah. Survival, you know." Cold steel bit into my carotid artery. Indeed, drowning in hat red. For my own naive stupidity, hatred for their monstrous ingratitude. My final vow, if I get another chance, they pay in blood. A phone chime shattered the memory. The city weather alert. Sustained blizzards imminent. Lows of 90°C. Stay indoors. Avoid all non-essential travel. Sustained blizzards, -90. No, I'd received this exact warning before. Last time I naively celebrated stocking 2 weeks worth of groceries, thinking it enough. When the freeze hit, that major horde had staved off immediate hunger. But if I hadn't let Crystal and her crew inside, rage cold and sharp, flooded my VINs, fate had granted a reset. This time, no mercy. Not just survival, blood debt repaid, but revenge was dessert. Survival was the main course. I had 20 days until the sky froze. Time was liquid nitrogen. I scrambled out of bed, grabbing Anatepad. Time to play apocalypse heroine. List then horde. Reality sucker punch at me. Immediately I was broke. The pathetic 100,000 in my account mocked me. It might cover basic food and water, but the true monsters were people. To hoard safe lie, I needed to fortify rent-adjacent space, install steel doors, bulletproof windows. Impossible. Was I doomed to repeat my icy grave? Despondent, I mindlessly clicked a phone video. And wept into a corn cob. City life's too deep. Back to the country I leap. The corn cob sparked an idea. Grandpa's old country house, tucked away in the sparsely populated foothills. It came with a Cold War-era bomb shelter, led into the cliff behind it. Entrance hidden under the bedroom floor. The shelter was naturally temperate. Minimal. Work could make it a fortress. Security? Most locals had fled to the city. Thick walls, clever traps, infinite lie safer than my city cage. With supplies, survival there would be a breeze. Decision made. I threw on clothes and bolted for the car. The elevator doors were almost shut when a manicure at hand, nails blood red, shot through the gap. "Hold it, darling," a syrupy voice seated Crystal. She sauntered in, spotting me. Contempt flickered. Instant lie masked by plastic enthusiasm. She lunged to link arms. "Farah, fancy seeing you off somewhere exciting?" Her voice grated. "That face, Dino it in ashes." I sidestepped her grasp. Rouse impulse choked down. "Just groceries. You brave the cold? Oh, with this freeze warning, stocking up too." Her answer was too quick. I caught the panic in her eyes. "Crystal? Cook?" She dined at places where the napkins cost more than my weekly budget. "Want to go together?" I tested. "Those who like it will have their whole family in good health and smooth career." More full stories are available in Lala Full Story. Like and follow so you won't get lost. Thank you for your support. No, she waved dismissively. Smile strained. Got plans? Rain check? My treat. Before I could reply, the doors opened to the garage. Got a dash. She flounced towards her crimson sports car. Definite lie hiding something. It changed course. Tailing her discreetly, she drove to a megamart. Was I paranoid? I parked and followed. Spotted her in the bulk foods aisle, talking urgently to a manager. Too far to hear, but I saw her hand over a slip of paper. The manager scurried off. She was hoarding. No one sane bot like that without foreknowledge. Confirmation. Crystal was reborn too. How did she die? She'd latched onto Brute last time. Even with food, no power, no heat. 90C was a universal executioner. Things just got interesting. A cold smile touched my lips. Reborn? Rich? Fine, Crystal. Let's see you survive. You showed me humanity's darkest depths last time. This round, it's your turn. I checked the time. Forget the house inspection. I drove to the community square where Auntie Doris and her intelligence agency danced relentless lie to the hottest ethnic wind. Perfect. During their break, I slid onto a bench beside Doris. Doris. Dedication in this cold. Gotta stay fit. Vera, what brings you out? Doris, queen of the rumor mill, leaned in. I sighed dramatically. My neighbor. All afternoon trucks unloading boxes. Non-stop noise. Had to escape. Boxes? Doris's eyes lit up. What kind? Rice flour? Stuff? No clue why she needs so much. I shrugged. Baffled. Doris looked thoughtfully triumphant. Mission accomplished. Freezing. Probably done now. Bye. I fled before she could grill me. Home. Notebook out. Survival 101. Food. Water. Then warmth. Parka's thermal blankets, electric pads. Heat packs. Snow boots. Life depended on them. Fortification materials for the old house. Cement rebar antifreeze additive. Power was critical. Darkness meant death. Research led to a solar plus gas generator hybrid. Solar was clean but sun dependent. Gas was reliable but fuel storage was a nightmare. Both it was. Then fuel. Coal and wood for heat and cooking. Relatively cheap. Gasoline? A heart-stopping 10,000 plus per ton. Diesel was cheaper but toxic fumes ruled it out. 100,000 vanished before it started. Solution. Sell mom's gold. Next day. The jewelry store. Gold was high. My balance swelled to 188,000. Action time. Hardware store. Cement rebar antifreeze. Insulation. Found a contractor. Detailed specs. Higher, thicker walls. Steel security door. Bullet-resistant windows. Bomb shelter cleanup reinforcement. Ventilation system. Zoning. Signed contract. Casually added. Heard this winter's brutal boss. Stock up. Wholesale market. Rice flour, noodles, beans, cooking oil. Vacuum sealed frozen meat. Mountains of cans, meat, fish, fruit. Veg crackers, instant noodles. Ready meals, dried goods, mushrooms. Fungus, salt, sugar. Vitamins. Scheduled delivery. To the country house. Pharmacy circuit. Hit multiple stores. Meds, cold or flu. Antibiotics, stomach pain, allergy. First aid supplies, iodine. Gauze, bandages, alcohol, yun and bayao. Vitamins. Low-key, multiple trips. Exhausted. Home. Checked the door cam footage. No deliveries at Crystal Stode. But she brought a man home. Brute. My killer. His presence screamed danger. Brute was vicious. Rumored martial arts skills. The pack leader. Crystal had already snagged him. Their alliance complicated everything. On cam, they argued fiercely. No audio. Ire called Alep. Reading app. Uploaded the clip. Paid for premium. Got to words. Divorce. Harridan. Divorce. Harridan. Then I remembered. Last time, a woman trailed Brute. The Mrs. Li Hong. Claire. Crystal had flirted with Brute, earning slaps from Claire, which Brute ignored. What burned brightest? Claire tried to stop Brute from killing me. Failed. But her attempt was my last warmth. Claire was my in. I switch Ed to a burner account. Joined the community group, found Claire. Sent a request. Accepted. Sent the argument clip. Claire. Who are you? How do you have this? Me burner. Does end to matter? Your husband and Crystal are plotting. She's shorting massively. Wonder why. Meet. Claire. Where? When? I hesitated. Point of no return. Named at a discreet cafe. Next morning. Drove to the country house. Materials were there. Workers busy. Focused on shelter, ventilation, new filters. Fans installed. First food delivery arrived mid-day. Directed stacking in designated. As. Headed out for the meet. Icy roads. Slow drive. Claire was already there. Corner booth. She looked up startled. Vera? You? But you and Crystal were friends. I sat. Meeting her gaze. Sent the clip to Make an offer. Enemies of my enemy? Why? Why involve me? Suspicion sharp. Because ick know you want him. Dead. It dropped the bomb. She paled, voice spiking. Liar. But her eyes screamed tortured hate. I softened, projecting certainty. That night. Knife. Drunk brute. You stopped. But the hate. It's there. I bet you'll lie. Leaned in. Whispered my past. Brute crystal my end. Claire listened. Disbelief warring with horror. Silence. Stretched. She gulped cold coffee. Hand trembling. I need to think. She stood. Left without looking back. Freeze day 17. Fuel priority. Leveraged old. Family contacts. Found Uncle Hang oil biz. Hinted at extreme cold no rebirth talk. Urged him to hoard and flee the city. He sourced 15 tons of gasoline and professional tanks. Cost. Half my funds. Tank secret. Lie placed deep in the shelter. Near cliff vents dry zone fireproofed. Freeze day 16. Hired ATAC to inspect the shelter. Sentient coal stove and flue. Miracle. Structurally sound. Needed cleaning, flue patching. Reinforcement. Lifeline secured. Freeze day 15. Claire finally texted. Same cafe. She was there, same seat. Looked worse. A fresh bruise bloomed under her eye. She caught my look. Brute. She stated flatly. Video was kindling. Because of it? I asked, surprised. Last time no beatings. Straw that broke. She cut to it. I'm in. Condition. Take Maya. Keep her safe. Promise? Maya? I blinked. Their daughter. Last time. Sent to grandma, supposed freeze. Gone. Now this. A dark suspicion chilled me. Brute's a demon. Her voice cracked. Raw hate beneath. Gambling debts. He planned to sell her. My baby. I'm her mother. I couldn't. She broke sobbing. Understanding crashed. Not just infidelity. Selling his child. That was Claire's breaking point. Okay, I breathed. Firm. I'll help you kill Brute. Maya stays safe. Her head snapped up. Eyes blazing with ferocious resolve. No, I end him. You swear succeed or fail Maya lives. Gets out. Her intensity mirrored Mom shielding me in the crash that took her. My heart clenched. I swear, even if you can't finish it, Maya lives. I protect her. A fragile, relieved smile touch at her lips. I trust you, Vera. She stood left. Freeze day 14. Texted Claire. Reassurance? Planning? Claire. Remembering my promise. My trust. Short. Final. Freeze day 13. Back to wholesale. Core warmth. Thick camel blankets, Arctic grade parkas. Snow boots, thermal underwear, heat packs. Electric blankets extras. Coal and wood. Massive online order. Jeeper. Direct to house. Freeze day -12. Morning. Spice market. Oil, salt, sauces, spices. Hot pot bases, pickles. Afternoon. Seed market. Bought shade tolerant seeds. Mushroom kits, sprouts, chives. Garlic chives for underground. Farming. Rice, wheat seeds. Needed sun space. Impossible. Greenhouse idea. Too costly, time consuming. Scrapped. Freeze day 11. 3 days. Claire silent. Anxiety nie wed. Plan failed. Caught. Freeze day -10. Group chat buzz. Big fight at Claire Brute's last night. Claire. Badly hurt. Panicked. Tried. Claire. No reply. Evening. Couldn't wait. Went to her door. Brute yanked it open. Yeah? He loomed, eyes predatory. Wrong floor. I blurted, fleeing. Heart hammering. His gaze promised violence. Freeze day -9. Contractor called. House done. Drove over. Fortress. Near 10-foot wall, steel door. Bulletproof windows cleaned. Fortified shelter. Paid up. Afternoon. Supermarket suite. Ready meals. Canned meats or fish or fruit. Flavor reserves. Nightfall. Claire still silent. Needed plan B. Brainstorming. Sirens wailed outside. Rushed to the window. Cop cars below. Group chat exploded. Murder. Where? Dread pooled. Grabbed a coat. Ran down. Chaos. Police let out a bloodied, cuffed woman, Claire. Hair wild, face bruised. Eyes hollow. Behind her. A tiny girl wailed, Mommy. Don't take Mommy. I froze. Claire sensed me. Our eyes locked. A ghost of Asmal. Unbearably sad. One last deep look at her, sobbing. Daughter. Then she was gone. I walked to the tiny shaking figure. Gathered her into my arms. Maya clung. Weeping uncontrollably. My tears fell, guilt. Sorrow. I did this. Eventually Maya pulled back. Small hand wiping my tears. Are you Auntie Vera? Mommy said I stay with you now? Her words shattered me. It held her tighter. Sobbing. Later calmer. I stroked her hair. Yes. Maya, I'm Auntie Vera. Stay with me, okay? Okay, she whispered. Mommy comes back? Her hopeful, innocent eyes pierced me. Couldn't tell the truth. Forced Asmal. Yes. When Maya grows big. Mommy comes back. Maya grow fast. See mommy fast. Determination lit her face. Good girl, grow strong. Heart heavy. I took her small hand, led her home. Freeze day 8. Gasoline delivery. 15 tons in. Specialized tanks. Workers. Placed them deep in the shelter. Near cliff vents. Dry firewalled. Lifeblood secured. Freeze day 7. Coal and wood. Arrived by truck. Maya watched. Wide-eyed. Auntie Vera. Black rocks. Wood. Why? I smiled, ruffling her hair. For warm, safe living. Her eerie quietness. Beyond her years. Broke my heart. What horrors had she seen? Freeze day -6. Final inventory. Food, water, fuel, meds, warmth, power, solar panels, gas gen batteries, tools, seeds, all present. Bank. 10,000 yuans left. Last supper. Hot pot. Took Maya to a posh Wagyu place. Menu prices. Usually sent me fleeing. Not today. Money meant nothing now. Ordered. Dual broth Sichuan spicy bone. 5 Wagyu plates, fish lobster balls. Veggies, ice cream and cake for Maya. Soup bubbled. Food arrived. I lifted a slice for Maya. Vera, darling, fancy meeting you. And a child? Secret love child. Crystal's voice dripped venom. I turned. She clung to a well-dressed man, Mr. Rich, sneering contempt. Ignoring her, I served Maya the Wagyu. Crystal pounced, fake concern. Vera, not mad are you? Joking, don't be petty. I put down my chopsticks. Feigned surprise. Crystal, is that a gorilla glam look? Spot on. I flashed my phone. A gorilla. With lipstick eyeshadow. Crystal flushed purple. Tears welled. Bad actress. Vera. Besties. How could you? I mimicked her tone. Crystal? Joking. Don't be mad. Crystal vibrated with rage. Maya piped up, pointing. Auntie Vera. Know her. With daddy. Maya frowned, searching. Oh. Kissing daddy. On sofa. Silence. Crystal froze. Mr. Rich. Turned thunderous. Explain. Crystal panicked. Liar. Brat. She grabbed his arm. He shoved her off. Crystal? Done. Stay away. He stormed out. Crystal scrambled after him. Darling. Wait. Thud. Faceplant. She scrambled up, vanished. Minutes later she stormed back. Finger jabbing. Vera. You coached her. Your mess. Clean it. Or leave. Embarrassing. I gestured at the staring crowd. Crystal seed stamped. You'll pay. Vera. Fled. We ate everything. Bill. 3,899 yuans. Bargain at 3,800 yuans. Left. Bought a portable DVD player and massive hard drives. Home. Downloaded TV shows, movies, documentaries, cartoons for Maya. Our apocalypse. Entertainment. DVD player. 00 to 5 kWh. Negligible. Checked cam footage. Crystal hadn't been home since Brute died. Mr. Rich was her new mark. Now gone. That evening, I visited Auntie Doris and co. Doris. Heard the news? Our building. I leaned in, conspiratorial. What? Vera? Gossip radar pinged. Crystal? Know why Claire killed Brute? I dropped my voice. Caught. Crystal and Brute in the act. On their sofa. Fight happened. I trailed off meaningfully. Gasps. Knew it. Hussy. Gossip missiles launched. Crystal seduced married man. Caused double murder. Spread like wildfire. Freeze day 5. Results instant. Wives warned husbands. Avoid Crystal. Talk equals trouble. Cam footage. Crystal dragged her suitcase home. Defeated. Mark gone. Reputation ruined. Freeze day 4. Took Maya for more warm kid gear. Home. Cam. Crystal hoarding. Trucks unloading boxes, rice, water cans. Rich reborn privilege. Then I saw it. No fortifications. No steel door. No reinforced windows. Forgotten? Or fatally naive? Perfect. Freeze day 3. Moved in. Packed essentials. Cookware, DVDs, drives. Meds. Maya. Fortified the grounds. Deep pits, concealed spikes, tripwires. Nail boards around the house. Perimeter. First line of defense. Freeze day 2. Needed more. Took Maya to an outdoor store. Bought solid baseball bats. Blinding tactical lights, multi-tools. Then, the dog market. Chose 3 large, alert trainable guardian breeds, Rottweiler, Doberman mix. Brought them home. Secured near the shelter entrance. If anyone survived 90C. Scaled 10 feet walls, dodged traps. Breached steel, found the hidden hatch. Dogs and bats were the last stand. Unlikely. Freeze day 1. Stayed put. Maya and Ian are warm. Stocked shelter. Ate chicken mushroom stew. Watched a cheesy K-drama. Waited. Freeze day 0. Bone deep cold woke me. Maya slept. Added coal to the stove. Warmth returned. Made congee. Woke Maya. As we ate, the city alert blared. Emergency. Historic polar vortex. Lows 90°C. All businesses closed. Shelter in place. Do not venture out. Simultaneously, the community group exploded. 90°C. Joke. Tried opening door. Wind almost took me. Stores closed. Food. Who has extra? Paying top dollar. Don't go out. 10 seconds nearly froze me solid. I muted the group. The horror show had started. After breakfast, I ignored the phone. Power and net would hold. Briefly, charged every power bank laptop. Spare DVD battery I owned. Then the planting zone. Dug into the earth. Out of shape. Quickly winded, but seeing the turned soil felt good. Planted mushroom kits. Sprout seeds. Shade veggie seeds. Watered. Prayed silently. Lunch was simple. Lying back. Phone news screamed. Fatalities reported in extreme cold. Dread settled. Would Maya and I see spring? Freeze day 2. Temp. 45°C. Wind held outside. Inside. Tea checking sprouting mushrooms. Cartoons with Maya. Peace. Freeze day 3. Temp. 55°C. Blizzard. Snow sea. Led the world. Group please. Food? Anyone? Child starving. Freeze day 4. Temp. 60°C. City flatlined. No more. Weather alerts. Checked shelter vents. Especially cliffside. Clear. Pipe design worked. Blessed foresight. Freeze day 5. Mushrooms fruited. Sprouts peaked. Made tea. Snuggled Maya under Ablanque watching. Cartoons. Phone chimed. Crystal? Photos. Piles of food. Water. Voice message smirking. Hungry yet Vera? Beg nicely Neil film it. Maybe toss you a bone idiot. Flaunting wealth now? Replied voice flat. Worry about your own survival. Ignored her. Furious follow up. Switch ed to. The muted community group. Despair. Food, please. Starving. $1,000 for one noodle pack. Child fainting. Help. Share. Neighbors. Who has stock? Their pleas their rage. Echoes of the mob that killed me. Time for payback. I calmly posted Crystal short photo cropped. No ID to the group. Silence. Then frenzy. At Vera. You. Share. Save US. I'll worship you. Selfish. Share or we die. Monster. Share now. I let the storm rage. Finally typed. Not mine. Crystal sent it. Ask her. Attached cropped chat screen. Shot showing her gloating text. Silence. Then the mob turned. At Crystal? Share. Open up. Food is ours. Selfish witch. Break it down. I live next door. Follow me. My phone erupted. Crystal? Vera. You psycho. You killing me? Take it back. I held the phone away. Oops. Finger slipped. Didn't you recall it? Recall? Too late. You bitch. I hung up. Blocked. WeChat blew up. Vera. WHAD? Friends? Why? Are you also? Yes. Reborn. So? Fix it. Help me. Half my food. No. Third. Her panic was delicious. Replied. Friends? Crystal. Drop the act. Reborn. You remember. Everything. Fix it yourself. See if your friends spare you. Back to the group. The mob was rabid. At Crystal? Oban. Liar. We saw the boxes. Break it down. Take it. Crystal scrambled in the group. Lies. Fake photo. Vera hordes. Check her place. I laughed. Posted. My door code. Fake. Not bolted. Brave the 60°C. Go look. I'm stranded out of town. Help yourselves. Good luck. Exit ed group. Powered down. Freeze day 6. Blizzard ceased. Temp. 60°C. Eerie stillness. Used a spare phone. No group. Scrappy local forums confirmed. Yesterday afternoon. Men from my building used fire axes to smash Crystal's store. Witnesses other buildings. Saw boxes inside. Shouting fighting erupted inside. Later, someone claimed supplies. Secured for fair distribution. Crystal's fate? Unimportant. A disgraced. Isolated woman against starving frozen men? The ending wrote itself. Freeze day 7. As predicted, city power grid collapsed. Workers could NT. Operate. Total blackout. Net died. Darkness. Silence. Cold. Maya and a hood led by the coal stove. The gas generator humming standby. Relief wore red with sorrow for the city. Freeze day 8. Expected. Heavy snow buried the solar panels. Solar. Dead. Fired up the gas generator. Thought of. Crystal only solar last time. Memory. How did they cope? No power, no heat, solar dead. Electronic heaters would drain. Tiny solar reserves instantly. Their fate was sealed. Sitting by the fire generator humming. I expected triumph. Instead, profound sorrow settled. Nature was the ultimate indifferent predator. Freeze days 9-14. Routine. Tend plants, mushrooms, sprouts. Maintain gen or stove. Cook, watch shows with Maya. Play games. Apocalypse homemaker. Freeze day 15. Lunch. Our first homegrown mushrooms. Savory in a pork rib and winter melon stew. Maya giggled at Boonie Bears. Freeze month 1. Reserve batteries. Small devices. Died. Ran gas gen daily. Conservation. Day equals vent light firelight. Night equals gen power only for essentials light. Charging. Freeze month 2. Supplies fine. Body okay. Mind frayed. No net. No news. Endless loops of downloaded media. Maya shatter. And the loyal dogs saved my sanity. Freeze month 3. Morning stoking the stove. Wind seemed less fierce. Air from the vent. Less biting. Wishful thinking. Or thaw. Freeze month 4. Power flickered back. Erratic weak but light. Hope ignited. Freeze month 4.5. Net signal returned. Weak slow but functional. First message. Government bulletin. Relief. Polar vortex receding. Temps rising. Recovery efforts underway. Stay safe. Dawn approaches. Tears streamed. The long night ending. Freeze month 5. Gas supply resumed. Maya and I celebrated with oven roasted kebabs frozen stash. Ate by the fire. Browsing recovery news. Official. Vortex broken. Temps 20. C. Rebuilding commenced. Freeze month 6. Temps 15 C. Snow melted. National mobilization revived the city. Maine. Roads cleared. Limited buses. Some stores reopened. People emerged. Bundled but hopeful. Maya and I, after 6 months underground, pushed open the heavy house door. Crisp, non-lethal air filled our lungs. It tilted my face to the clear vast sky, laughing through tears. Relief, freedom, grief. The car was a frozen corpse. We took the packed, creaking bus back to the city. Streets were scarred, buildings wounded. The neighborhood felt hollow. Our building entrance echoed. Reached my apartment door. A familiar trembling voice. Maya? Vera? I turned. Claire, thin, pale, ill, fitting coat, but alive, eyes swimming. Mommy! Maya shrieked, launching into her arms. Claire clutched her daughter. Sobbing, she looked up at me, disbelief and overwhelming gratitude in her gaze. We smiled. Words weren't. Teeny dead. We had survived. Later I heard the grim tally. Our building unit. Only Vera, Maya and Claire made it. Crystal? Rumors varied. Dead the night of the break-in? Or kept briefly for favors? Only to be bled out for warmth when hope died. I listened silently. Last time this time. My neighbors chose sacrifice. Always sacrifice the other. Knowing my killers had perished. Cold and desperate. Brought no joy. Only a heavy, hollow sorrow for the abyss humanity can fall into. I looked up at the fragile reborn sky. Let this winter never come again.